Hey Matt, welcome back from PodCon. I hope you had an eye-opening experience, or ear-opening experience, I guess. So while you've been off travelling missing planes, I've just been here doing the same old. I've spent the last couple of weeks sat around kind of bored really when I'm not working or doing normal everyday adult things. I tend to be not having a lot to do that gives fulfillment. Now while that is on me because I could have found something new to do, something to learn, I haven't because I've just been tired, and because you're tired it lowers your enthusiasm for things. However, now comes the point again where I have things coming up and suddenly everything needs arranging at once. Don't get me wrong, I love planning. I've mentioned it many times on many different videos. However, it's the frequency with which everything comes in at once, because it's not a case of I've not planned on purpose or I've forgotten about things. It's just there's a certain time frame in which you can plan for certain things, and unfortunately all these different events have come up at the same time. One example being my 30th birthday trip to Germany and then Hereford for the beer festival. Things have started to fall into place where I need to start book train tickets from one country to another, although to be fair, Corolla has done a lot of that for me, so I just had to kind of provide information and agree with the time and book a hotel for London. Quick aside about London, 2 different times I've had to book travel to London early morning. Problem being, first thing in the morning, peak time, very expensive. It was cheaper for me to book a train the day before, around about midday, and book a hotel in the middle of London than it was for a single train fare to London. So I've basically had to increase both trips by an extra day. Max plane gets in around about 9 AM, which means I have to be at the airport for 9 AM, and London traffic first thing in the morning, forget about it. And to avoid travelling to London to catch the Eurostar first thing on a Monday morning to travel to Germany, I'm instead travelling up to London Sunday night, staying over and then getting the Eurostar Monday morning, which means I arrive in Germany in good time to actually do something instead of going straight to bed. I don't have to fight to get a seat on the train first thing Monday morning and face delays because it's inevitable because it's Monday morning, peak period. On top of that, I've just realised that season 2 of Punisher on Netflix is released, and of course my most anticipated game in the last decade is coming out next Tuesday, which is Kingdom Hearts 3. I have 0 time off work for it because they wouldn't give me it, so I'm having to play it around my shift. Probably won't see me online very much at all. This new Netflix show out, this new video game, all this travel planning I have to do, as well as my normal everyday stuff, which takes up enough time as it is, and my secondary job on YouTube, and being a part-time community manager for 2 reasonably sized channels, all adds up to one busy day. But the thing is, I'd rather be busy than bored. Maybe in a future video I'd like to address boredom in more detail, because really boredom is more than just something you feel when you've got nothing to do. It's actually been described as mental pain. When you think about it that way, it's a bit more serious than people let on. I know there is this argument where some people say the world is so full of things you cannot possibly be bored. You have no right to be bored with so much going on around you and so many things available to you, but to that I say no, it's never as simple as all that. You can quite easily be bored despite being surrounded by 20 different things you could be doing, because it's a state of mind. So I'm going to have to do something that matters right now, which is edit this video. I'm gonna have the rest of my day watching Punisher and go to bed.